Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions Global, let's look at my account. This will be a day 75 account show and tell. And then I did do a show and tell about a week ago, but a lot has happened since then. So let's look at what has changed. And first, the most timely news, I pulled Lucia. And then she came from that free 10 shot that just everybody got. And that was exactly what happened in JP. I feel really bad because a lot of people pulled for her, some people did not get her even though they spent a lot and maybe saved a lot. And some people even quit the game over not getting her. And if I could, I would sacrifice this Lucia just to give Lucias to everybody that wanted one, but that's impossible, of course. But although I had no plan to pull her and then use her, now that I do have her, I will use her. And then I was thinking that I did want a gunner. And then, my policy is that I want to use units in Global that I don't have in JP. And so I was thinking about waiting for a Mustadio to come around. But I've been looking at how much my free-to-play account is capable of. And getting all of the shards to max Mustadio within that limited time is probably not going to be possible, even if I start saving from now. So I think I'm going to give up on Mustadio and then all limited time units, and then just use Lucia here, just because she fell into my lap. But you look at Reddit and there are threads of people complaining or lamenting not pulling Lucia. And then there's a bunch of other threads of people trying to console those people that didn't pull her. And then really the most zen way to play this or any mobile game as a free-to-play user is to sort of want nothing, save for nothing, and then pull specifically for nothing. It's kind of like that Buddhist idea where you try to get to a place where you desire nothing, and so you remove yourself from the endless cycle of suffering. I think that's how it goes. And so to apply that way of thinking to this game, it would be to just wait for characters to come to you and just make use of what you have there. And then that way you're never disappointed because you're never desiring something. And so the zen thing for me to do here, since Lucia just fell into my lap, it would be to make the most of her now with all of her shards that are available in the shop. But I'm not going to do the zen thing here. And I'm going to save my Vision Ore for Victora, which will come out in 2-3 weeks or so. And it's very possible by doing that I will be setting myself up for disappointment. But I'm prepared to face the consequences, and I'm not going to quit if I don't pull Victora. The worst that can happen, Lucia here will take longer to level up, and I'll never get Victora. I can live with those two things. My guys are doing pretty good right now. But probably Global is going to follow JP, and so Lucia will be riding the top of the wave of the meta because they'll design content for her for the next couple months. And so by making the choice to wait for Victora instead of leveling my Lucia, maybe I won't be able to keep up with the meta, but as a free-to-play user, that's not something that I should expect to be doing anyway. Okay, but on a personal note, maybe the bigger news for me is I can limit break Kiton to level 4. So let's do that here. Yay. And this is amazing for a free-to-play account, I would say. And so if we look at my units, that's my second UR at limit break 4 or higher. And yeah, having a small selection of UR units at level 80 or higher is pretty important. Because I feel like level 89 units, they can do anything in the game that you need units to do. They can even do pretty well against level 99 units in the arena. If you've seen my videos, my Christmas Mashiri or my Agrius, they're just 89, but they're doing fine against 99 characters. So very happy to have Kiton here. And then also when you do the co-op, when you join other people's rooms, there's the setting where you can only allow players with level 80 or higher units. And so that's why also having a limit break 4 unit is important. Better than a limit break 3, which only goes to 79. But yeah, she's main job ninja, which I don't have anybody in JP, so it's a lot of fun to use her. And then she's got great movement, and then she's got the shuriken and the self-sacrifice, and the soldier skills, which is one of my favorite jobs. And then also, since I don't use Kiton and others in my JP account, I get to hear their voices. We recently got that update in Global, and it's very cool to hear those voices that I haven't really heard before in JP. Okay, and then there's the face of my account, Yeruma. Still 95. She's not yet at 99, but she's doing great for me. But yeah, you wait so long, you know, to limit break your guys or awaken your guys, and then once you get it, you're like, ah, I'm done. But you still have levels to raise. Even in JP, in my whale account, you know, it can take like a few days of like auto farming through the night in order to go from 89 to 99. It takes a lot of experience points there. Okay, and then there's Jiza. And then with her, she's also kind of close to Limit Break 4. That'll be exciting. But I have moved her into the barracks to raise her faith, because I want to get more use out of her Steel Heart, and then also maybe some of the support abilities from her Monk sub-job, which will do healing or revive or something. So maybe I'll take her out of like my everyday team and then put Kiton in there instead, since she's strong enough now that I can rely on her for damage, and then save Jiza for more high difficulty content. Okay, the next is Ayaka. She's at level 60. She's probably going to stay there even longer now that I have Lucia, and I need to give her the wind materials, but she's still great at level 60. Maybe I should improve her job levels a little bit, but yeah. Alright, there's Lucia. Yashutura. I'm still a big fan of her, and then I gained a deeper appreciation for her in the Iron Giant Challenge, because she helped me get the take down 3 guys in 1 turn mission, and so I was able to get that Rainbow Shard. But thinking about it, she's still kind of my only AoE attacker, really. I do have Kiton and her Hazard Break, but that's very, very kind of expensive and difficult to use. Especially 2 of those in a row, so yeah, Yashutura, she is my magic user, she's my AoE damage dealer. And then Mont's still my main tank, or my only tank, I guess. He's still great. And then Shadow Lynx, also Limit Break 4, so she can get up to 89. So my ninja party is very much taking shape, so that's very exciting. And then I did eventually decide to level her up instead of Gafgarion, because I wanted Shadow Lynx's blade for Kiton, but also for the chaining, and then also the Dragoon jump abilities. Shadow Lynx is still my only Dragoon, really, of the units that I regularly use. So, but if you look at it, Jiza and Shadow Lynx fully awakened, so a little over 2 months you can gather the elemental materials that you need to raise 2 characters of the same element, so that's a bit of kind of anecdotal evidence for you there. But with the item exchange shop, actually, maybe it won't be as much of a deal to get these materials for characters as you awaken them. But yeah, if I needed more of these lightning awakening prisms, I could just go through and then see like other elements. Like maybe I haven't worked on characters in there yet. So like water, I haven't leveled anybody there. So I could take these and get a whole bunch of more lightning stuff. So yeah, for the in the near future, because of this item exchange, I'm looking okay as far as materials. So yeah, this is pretty great. This came pretty early in the life of Global, so this will be a big help for farming and then waiting for stuff. But that doesn't mean I can take it easy. I'm still going to want to go through and then farm events, and then get all of those awakening materials. So we have the Rundle event. I still want to get all of these awakening prisms, all of these fragment of thoughts as well. But yeah, that is the state of my account. Things are really taking shape. For now, my arena party, I think, is Yeruma, Kiton, and Mont. But once we get the next arena with that kind of valley in the middle, and then Lucia running around and shooting everybody, I'll probably take Mont out, and I might go for a full attack team. Maybe Yeruma, Kiton, and Shadow Lynx. Try to get as much evade in there as possible. I still don't have Shiva or Tetrasilphid. I would like both of them very much in order to get my evade up for my guys, but I'll see what I can do in the meantime. Maybe work on my projectile resistance. Okay, I think that will do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.